Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, this is Life Coach Tricia from Life Coach Philippines. I am a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A, and our mission is to build Thrive as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I am the creator and founder of Express Dream Bigaten Coaching Community, and my mission is to create a safe space for you and for the people that matters to you. Express as you journey on the freedom to choose to stay alive and to dream big again. You are joining me. You are joining me today for Unleash Your Voice here in our new digital space, Think Talk Broadcast. Think Talk Broadcast is a flagship community project of the speakers of Coaching Think Talk from Life Coach Philippines and the members of Coach A Coaching Community. Our mission is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision being the go-to network for the content that connects the mind, heart, and soul through the platform of life coaching. This is us in the Philippines advancing coaching as an art, a science, a lifestyle, a profession, and a business. Your one coaching thought for today is self-image. Change begins when you view yourself differently. We will be back shortly. Welcome back. Today is the seventh day of May in the year 2020, and I'm broadcasting beyond borders of Bicol, the adventure capital of the Philippines. You are joining me unleash today for Unleash Your Voice. This program is created for the young generation of leaders to express responsibly so that they will be free from the impressions that hinder the fulfillment of their dreams, and coaching conversation on self-expression, on how we can really start in unleashing our voice. So for today, my guest is someone who is one of the closest person in my heart right now, and someone who I journey for the past let's say 5 to 6 years. And she's been a big part on how I become a leader, a student leader in our space, in especially in here in Albay. And I'm really proud to really share the same space with her tonight as one of the students, one of my friend that I'm able to really show the progress on how she become a student leader and how she become more responsible each time she will be joining a new organization, and each time na may like they meron silang event like yun, it's really amazing opportunity for me tonight and also for her to really share this space with you on how we can really share how does a student leader share their own voice. So my guest for tonight is from Legazpi City, Albay, and she is a first year veterinary medicine student in the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. She is the incumbent Secretary General of the UP College of Veterinary Medicine Freshman Council. She is also a resident member of the UP Society for the Advancement of Veterinary Education and Research, or they call UP SAVER. Additionally, she is the Chief Operation Officer of the Albay Leaders for the Marginalized Sectors, or what we know here as ALMS. Help me welcome our guest tonight, Miss Nichole Lositaño.
And hello, good evening. So, thank you for
Ayan,
having
Nikki.
me.
So, welcome to our space tonight. So, welcome to Unleash Your Voice. And meron akong challenge sa Nikki. So, as we start our conversation for tonight, ayan, nabigla ka na. I
Nakagulat naman yan.
so, knowing you like you're being part of the different organization right now. So sanay ka na
Opo.
mag-introduce ng sarili mo. Like
Okay.
yan, lagi ka nag-introduce ng sarili mo. Ngayon Nikki, I want you to introduce yourself as someone I mean as someone na hindi mo pa nagagawa na pag-i-introduce ng
Ah,
sarili mo. Sige,
paano
go
po?
Nikki.
Wait, kasi yung mga usual introductions ko, like, puro paano lang, patawa. Kasi I'm funny like that. Charot, joke lang. Sige, sige, I'm gonna introduce myself outside organizations. Para naman hindi yun yung personality ko for tonight's episode. So, hello po. I am Nichole Lositaño. Nikki na lang po, for short. And a lot of people, most of my friends and family, they call me Nikki because that's my nickname. Ano ba, I'm a middle child and I have two siblings. O, di ba? Personal! Charis! Ayan, personal na siya. Ayan, sige, outside org, so hindi mo na work-centered. Okay. I am a Pisces sun, Aquarius moon, rising, and Mercury. And I am an Aries Venus. So, as you can see, I'm into astrology po. And ano ba, I collect crystals. Actually, meron akong crystal dito sa gilid ko right now. So, ayun. I enjoy listening to music. I'm a K-pop stan. 17. I like them so much. So, yun po. That's me outside organizations.
Ayan, so thank you for saying yes for that challenge, Nikki. So ayan, so those, the things that you've shared actually is something that is new also for me. Like as a friend, it is something that is new for me to really, and then it's really nice to hear about something personal, like sabi mo nga kanina. It's something na you don't talk about your org stuff or the kind of works that you do as a student leader right now. So for tonight, Mika, I really want to ask you, ano ba yung tatlong bagay that you really love about yourself?
Meron ba? Joke lang ba? At syempre meron. Um, wait, papatawa lang ako para to ease the tension kasi kinakabahan talaga ako, Ate Trish. Sorry.
It's okay,
Um,
Nikki.
First is that, feeling ko versatile naman ako when it comes to people. But really, it took me years. It took me like 6, 7 years to get here. Siguro if you were interviewing me like 6 years from now, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to say. Tapos hindi ako tumatawa right now. But right now, versatile when it comes to engaging with people. So, kahit di ko kalala, I can like converse with them in a way na they won't feel awkward or I won't feel awkward. Parang yung ganon. Next is that I know when to rest. So, baka hindi ka ate maniwala. May marunong ako pahinga. Ano, um, so, di ba, since yung transition from high school to college, it was really like difficult for me, especially in the online setup right now. So, knowing when to prioritize yourself and parang being able to balance work, ACADS, and your my personal life, that's one thing that I take pride in. And but of course, it didn't take in one snap na parang, oh, I know how to balance all these stuff in my life. It took me years then to practice and a lot of trial and errors. And next siguro, in line with being versatile, I'm friendly ba ako? Oh my God, charot. Ryan. I feel like I feel like there's improvement naman na I can make friends. Like, kahit di ko kakilala. Because versatile tayo. Sa industriyang to, charot. Joke lang. Joke lang po. Pero yun, those are the three things that I love about myself.
Yan, so thank you for allowing us to hear about ano ba yung how I mean ano ba yung mga ano yung mga love mo about yourself. So thank you for sharing that, Nikki. So I want to greet everyone who is joining us today. So we've got Coach Teen, Coach Nord. Si Coach Nord is watching from Bicol and Coach Teen is from Bicol, from Baguio, I mean. And Coach Teen is from Pasig. We've got also Ate Coach Ma who is watching right now sa dito Copper Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and certified co-actively co-create life coach in Philippines. And we've got also Coach Marifer who is watching us right now in from Tacloban. So meron tayo from Visayas dito, Nikki. We've got also Coach Orville, nasa ano siya ngayon, nasa Asan ka ba ngayon, Coach Orpin? And we got also Coach Lacey. Hindi ko sure kung nasa Bataan ba ngayon si Coach Lacey. And ayun, we've got also Coach Lynn from Laguna. So thank you for joining us today. So um, if you want to, I invite you to really share this video in your timeline to really help other people to know na merong space where they can start expressing and to really unleash their voice tonight. So for tonight, I've got my guest, Nikki. So Nikki is also a student leader. So as we say, a student leader in a different organization right now. So Nikki, as we begin tonight, meron akong picture na ipapakita sa'yo. Are you ready for it?
Hindi, wait lang ate. Mga 3 seconds. Kung anong picture yan, sir? Sige po.
Yeah, this is ano lang picture mo na nakuha ko from Facebook, ayan. And also some pictures is galing sa iyo. So, ayun. So, ayun, ready ka na ba?
Sige. Ready na po.
Ayun, sige, Maswi pa labas po ng unang picture.
Oh my
Ayan.
God!
Ayan, so would you like to share the story nung first photo mo na Nikki?
First photo, that was the second time na I joined. Di ba, second time siya, oh my gosh. It was in February. If I remember correctly, it was in February 2016. That was the second time we met. Oh, bongga! Ayan, that was the second time we met and my brother was there. And thankfully, natanggap ako sa REB Bicol. And that day was actually really memorable for me. Kasi nilibre ako ng brother ko sa 7-Eleven actually. Pero kidding aside, it was one of the biggest stepping stones of who I am right now. It was a really fun experience. And yeah, I wouldn't be who I am right now if wala yung first photo. I mean, yung experience pala because of the first photo. Yeah. Ate, naka-mute ko.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. So, dito sa first picture na to, Nikki, ilang taon ka nito? That is
I think
2016.
I was 13, 14. Turning 14 yata. Kasi February eh. Tama, turning 14.
Okay. So, this is, you're 13 years old dito. So, imagine, ilang taon ka na ngayon, Nikki?
Oh my God, walang tanong ng ganyan. 20 na po ako.
So, seeing this photo like 7 years ago, how does it feel?
Grabe. Ang payat ko dyan. And then, joke lang po. It's kind of nice to look back on where I started. It's, kumbaga, it really helps me to like realign my vision right now. Especially when things get tough. Parang it's really nice to look back on kung paano ka nagsimula and kung bakit mo ba sinimulan yung isang bagay. And it's really, really amazing na I got to see see my picture from 6 years ago. Yeah.
Ayan. And I'm really happy to tell you na nahanap ko pa siya, Nikki, sa hard drive ko.
Oh my God, yung hard drive ko nasira. Share ko lang, andun din yung pictures natin.
Ayan. So I think this is something it is something that reminded me that this person is someone who I wanted to really invite because nakita ko yung journey mo, and right now we don't really see each other like hindi them updated every day in our lives, but this is someone that I really wanted to really invite tonight to really share her own voice. Ano ba yung story behind of Nikki ngayon compare noon. And dito sa second picture, Nikki, would you like to share with us ano yung story
Oh my
behind of this
God.
photo?
That was Children's Day 2016. So, nung natanggap ako sa REB. Oh my God! I'm getting emotional. Anyway, ayan. So, nung natanggap ako sa REB, I remember I was ano ba yung ambag ko sa event na to? I was the Curix head. Ano tawag namin doon? Officer in charge for the event. So, I kind of was the one who who arrange the activities. Pero hindi lang naman ako, marami kami doon. Ako lang yung parang nagko-compile and nag-aayos. Also, nag-FASI ako sa isang station for the kids. I remember it was really nice kasi parang nasistress na sila sa station ko. But then, ayun, may timer kasi. It was a really nice experience. That was my first time going sa orphanage here in Bicol. Oh my gosh, na-miss ko tuloy. Those were the times talaga.
Ayan, anong
Ayun, ang
orphanage
bata
ba
ko
ito,
pa
Nikki?
dyan. Oh my God, baka magkamali ako, Ate Trish. If my
Something.
memory serves me. Charot. Sa tabako yata ito. Tabako.
Okay. Yes, I remember that. Nikki, would you like to share with the viewers kung ano ba yung organization na sinasalihan mo dito?
Here, it's Children's Museum and Library Incorporated, Junior Council, Regional Executive Board. So, para po sa viewers, dito po kami nagkakilala ni Ate Trish 6 years ago. Yeah.
Ano yung
Ito po ang simulan na lahat.
vision ba ano yung pinaka-main vision nito, Nikki?
So, wait lang ate, nakakaloko. Feeling ko up ako ulit. So, ayun.
I mean, ano lang yung natatandaan mong, ano yung pinaka, like,
Youth
vision natin kung
empowerment.
bakit? Yes.
Yeah, youth
Ayun.
empowerment.
So doon ka nag-start, Kiki. And,
Opo.
what does, can you remember the best experience na naalala mo dito, being part of this organization? Sige, go. Inom ka muna.
Yun ang kilala kita. Sheesh! And then, joke lang. I feel like in every event, there is a good experience that I get to feel like back in 2016, 2017. It was a really, like being part of the organization itself is a privilege itself for me. Ayun. But if I were, parang wala kasi siyang like, if I were to choose, there's no specific like event na ito favorite ko to kasi ganito ganyan. Because in every event, I get to interact with a lot of people. My org mates here in REB Bicol or like the other org mates in other REB chapters, especially in NEB rin. And what's nice about it is that I got to parang as I try to help in the society that I am in, the society also helps me as well in a way na shape yung values and principles ko as a person. And I feel like looking back, ngayon na 20 years old na ako, and I feel so old about it kasi I was 13, 14 when I was in these pictures. When I look back, parang it's such a brave decision to commit to that kind of organization at a young age. And parang looking back talaga, it's something na I commend about myself. Wow, binuhat yung sariling bangko. Anyway, pero ayun. So walang favorite experience because I feel like all those experiences help me with who I am today. And I'm really, really eternally grateful for everything. Ganon, bongga, Miss Universe. Charot!
Ayan. So, Nikki, sharing all of those things, ang isa sa mga na-capture ko is you've shared that you started at a very young age to become a student leader. And, anong year ka ba nung 13 years old ka? First year ka ba? Tama ba?
First year. Opo. I was in 7th grade. So, fresh out of grade school.
Ayun, so Nikki, one of my question is, paano mo na-handle yung pagiging student leader? Especially this organization is outside of the school. Paano mo siya na-handle and with your ACADS?
Actually, at first, it was hard for me. Kasi nga, since yung sa bagong school, since I transferred schools po from grade school to high school, it was difficult for me, like, keeping up with the pressure. Kasi, a little backstory, back in grade school, simula preschool until grade school, parang I was sanay na being the top student, ganito ganyan. So, like, I was pressuring myself na, dapat magaling ako with ACADS, ganito, ganyan. Dapat alam ko lahat. Like, wala ko pa kaya if I lose sleep, basta I get to read in advance. Parang umabot siya sa extent na gano'n. But like, going back with balancing org and ACADS, it was, kumbaga, life changing in a sense na parang I get to see the world outside of the books that I read. Like, yung readings ko in, English subjects, science subjects. So parang I get to connect with the society as a whole. And it was difficult at first kasi I was losing sleep talaga. Perhaps I was running in 4 or 5 hours of sleep every day for orgs and ACADS. But then parang if i-evaluate mo yung priorities mo in life, and parang dun ko na-realize na don't pressure yourself too much, don't crucify yourself if hindi mo nagawa yung lahat ng nasa to-do list mo. Like, rest is a requirement and not a reward, parang ganon. And it took me years then to build up that kind of mentality. But yeah, it was too much pressure at first, but then I try to be strong. Ganun. I try to be strong. And eto, it wouldn't be possible na mabalance ko yung ACADS and org work if it weren't for the people around me. I feel like it would be too selfish of me to take the credit all by myself na balance ko to kasi ganito ganyan. Parang I have to credit my parents as well for being really, really supportive of everything that I do. And also my brother, he's very supportive. Alam niya na yan. He's very, baka kiligan, charot. He's very supportive. And of course, my friends back then. And syempre, sina Ate Trish, sina Ate Andre, my org mates, they're very, very supportive of, what I do. So balancing it was hard at first, but then with the right people in my circle, I got to overcome the pressure that I was putting on myself. Yun mo. Ang haba naman ng answer, nakakalong.
Yeah, it's okay, Nikki. And it's really good thing na nakapag-flow ka dun sa story mo. And may gusto lang ako hugutin dun, Nikki. Like you've mentioned your parents, like they're very supportive. But sa una, di ba, ano yung paano mo sa kanila in-explain na this is something that I really want to do. And bukod sa ACADS na I need to focus on, I really want to become a student leader. Paano mo sa
Uh,
kanila yun?
Apa. With my parents naman kasi at first, especially my mom, she would often say na focus ka na lang sa ACADS mo, di naman yan graded eh. Typical Filipino moms, di ba? Pero what I like what I like about my relationship with my mom is that she's very supportive in everything that I do. And when I told her na I'm gonna join this, she didn't hold me back na, wag na, focus ka na lang sa ACADS mo. I feel like it's because my brother is already part of REB. I feel like he was a president. Oh my God. Di ko alam kung anong batch. I feel like it was 2015. 2015, if I remember correctly. Ayun, if my memory serves me right. Ayan, medyo alienin na po ako pag paumanhin. So, ayun, my mom knows everything, what REB does, parang ganun, because of my brother, di ba? So, it wasn't really difficult for me na, I'm gonna join this org. Because my mom knows naman na, and my brother is there to assist and help me. So, ayun, it wasn't really much of a problem with mama. Ayun po.
So, so we really appreciate your story on how you become a student leader, Nikki, at paano mo binalance yung pagiging student leader. And at the same time, kung paano mo din communicate siya sa parents mo na this is something that I really want to do and this is something that really helps me right now. And three things that you are grateful that you choose. Can you give me, Nick, at least three things that you are grateful about this experience that you choose to really part of the CMLI or the Region 5 JC?
Three things. The first is that I got to connect with people, not just the people that I work with, but also the people that I work for, and yung people na po yun ay yung mga bata. So, it was a time na I got to pour my efforts and seeing their smiles and yung maririnig mo yung laughs nila. Like parang ang saya nila na it was really heartwarming for me. So I'm really, really grateful that I got to witness it. Kumbaga kasi when you're preparing a project, everything is just on paper, di ba? Like, you're gonna prepare and you're gonna type. What are you gonna do? Ganito, ganyan. At this time, anong kailangan gawin? Sinong kailangan na andito? But then when you're in the project itself, everything changes. So parang it's a 360 change na parang you get to experience it there, right there and then. Hindi mo siya ini-imagine na tinatype mo lang siya sa document. I'm really grateful for that. Siguro it was one of the most genuine and purest events that I got to experience in my life with working with the kids for the kids. And po. And next is that when working for the kids and with the org mates, I got to hone my skills in talking with people. Kasi before, admittedly po, nung bata pa po ako, ilalaglag ko na ang aking sarili. Nung bata pa po ako, hindi po ako ganito kadaldal sa ibang tao, like with strangers. If stranger ka, it would be really awkward if on the spot tayo mag-uusap, ganon. So, ayan. Siguro I feel like it was one of the greatest parang molding na experience that I got, that parang I got to converse with people and be friendly and have a conversation with them. Next, third is that I got to I got to see the beauty in things. Like it kasi there are times na counting your blessings becomes hard when life gets tough, and like parang you're trying to be grateful for things, but then but then parang yung mga ganap sa universe ayaw sa'yo. So ayun, with the right circle talaga and with the right people, I got to be grateful. Kahit gaano kahirap yung pinagdadaanan ko before, I got to pick a blessing and say thank you to God for it. Like, God, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for making me experience this. So, ayun. Dun nag-start yung ko ng gratitude with everything, be it a small thing or a really big thing. And that attitude, like, keeps me going talaga. Until now, in college, especially right now, in these circumstances. Ayun po, 3 things.
Ayan, so those are the 3 things that you're most grateful about dito sa experience nito, Nikki. And I would like to share the next photo, Nikki. Ayan,
Oh my
so
God!
would you like to tell about this photo, Nikki?
Oh, that's the first convention that we created, that we organized. And nawawalan na po ako ng words pa umanhin. That the first photo. Siguro, yan yung mga rare times na I got to interact with the delegates, because I'm always inside the staff room. Inaayos ko yung schedule. So, ayun. To ensure that the events for that day would flow like smoothly, like walang delay or basta yun, maayos yung flow, tas hindi sabog yung event. I was always inside the staff room. So, that photo, the first photo, ayan. I'm really grateful na nakita ako ng delegates.
Ayan, so
Yeah.
tama, Nikki, this time is ikaw yung president na ng
Ay, no
DC
po.
Red.
No po.
Ay,
I
not
was
yet
a
pa.
staff. No po. Staffer pa
Okay.
ako niyan. Yeah.
So this is the first Oracon. Yung second
First.
is yung
Aba.
president ka na.
Ako.
Oh,
Bale
okay.
dyan, I was in charge with the programs committee. So, baka naririnig yung tahol ng aso namin pa umanin po.
And so,
Ayan.
so far, hindi naman siya narinig, Nikki. So,
Okay.
and so as we continue our conversation, Nikki, we will be having just a short break for everyone. We'll be having a short break, and we will be right back. Okay?
Okay.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
And we are back for the second part of our fourth episode brought to you by Decap Copper Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines and Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, your provider of social commerce turnkey solution. So if you are not yet a smart holder of the Be Learning A card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Yourself through 0917-586-1661 to join the Be Learning Society, the tent maker of the Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. Enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Copper Republic and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach, happening every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date on May 28th at 7:30 p.m. for Super Adapter Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach. You will discover how to grow through surprises and stressors. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rizal to 0917-586-1661. If you are interested to embark on a journey of becoming a professional life coach, Master Coach offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program with CPD accredited at 40 credit units. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, and thereby increasingly their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses, so connect with Coach yourself through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. And we are now back for the second part of the fourth episode of Unleash Your Voice. So let me invite again uh, Nikki to join us in the stage and to share with us more stories about how we can really how can be a student leader unleash her voice. And as we got back, so ayun Nikki, ready ka na for our second part?
May pictures ba ulit? Charot. Pero ayan.
Meron pa, Nikki. So,
Ala, ang daming
how do
pictures.
you feel right now?
Okay naman po. It's really nice to look back on those pictures. Kasi sometimes, diba, right now in college, parang nasa, the grind culture na every day is another day of working on your tasks. And ayun, it's really nice to go back to the memories that I had back in high school. Such a fun experience po. So, it was a really nice portion. Kinilig ako dun, ate.
Diba? So, it's really nice na mapag-usapan din yung yung mga stories ng kung asa na tayo ngayon. To really look back from that and to really reflect ano ba yung nangyari noon, kung bakit naabot ko na to, or who are the people who really helped me in my space para maabot ko yung mga ganitong bagay. But, Nikki, there's one question na gusto kong tanungin sa'yo right now before I share the next photo. What is the ideal picture of a student leader for you, Nikki?
Like, ideal picturing a student leader, I feel like a student leader should not just amplify the voice of their constituents, but give their constituents a voice. Kasi pag ina-amplify mo, it's different from giving them their own voice. And that's something na I'm still yet to learn. And I feel like student leaders should be listening to their constituents and kumbaga kung ano yung grievances ng constituents nila, they raise it and pinaglalaban talaga nila. And in our case, wala, i-share ko lang po yung experience sa freshman council because I've been working with really amazing people. Our chairperson, she's one of my closest friends, si AJ. She is really parang on hand talaga. Parang she really hands-on when working with the grievances of the freshman students in the college. So it's really amazing to have that type of circle na kumbaga they're there and you share the same principles, and that is to serve the freshman student of the college. One example of this tangible experience na nung nagkabagyo, ay super lakas na bagyo last year, and syempre hindi nakapag-suspend agad ng classes and deadlines for the students, and we all know na maraming students yung UPLB from different sectors of the country. So maraming students yung walang access to internet and kuryente for quite a long time. So talagang pinaglaban ng chairperson namin na dapat sana mabigyan ng extension if ever man, because a lot of deadlines were piling up talaga. Especially since it's nearing the end of the sem. So marami talaga kaming kailangang i-pass at that time. So yun po, an ideal picture of a student leader is someone who fights for their rights and the welfare of their constituents. Ayun po.
Ayan, so napakaganda na marinig yun sa'yo, Nikki, as bilang student leader right now. But right now, I really want to really encourage everyone to share this video. Maybe merong student leader or merong youth na nasa space mo. This might be very helpful for them, this episode. That is why we are talking about student leader, because hindi lang student leader yung pinag-usapan namin dito, but also the people na tinutulungan ng mga student leader, diba? Like na-mention ni Nikki na the student leaders should really fight and to really fight for the welfare of the student na nasasakupan nila in that organization na meron sila. And Nikki, from that, let me share this another photo with you. So, ito yung third photo natin for tonight. So, I believe I believe, Nikki, this is something. This org is created because of the pandemic. So it started during the pandemic. So would you like to share with us the story of this org? Paano siya nagawa, and Ano ba yung focus ng organization na to?
Opo. Okay, so since the pandemic started, yung gravely affected po ng lockdown ay ang marginalized sectors in the Philippines since they don't get access to their works, their jobs. So yung mga tao na they live by their day by day wages. Kumbaga, pinagkakasya nila sa pang-araw-araw nila. Sila yung super affected nun. And my brother and his friend, they decided na to create this. At first, I felt like it was a movement na parang ano lang, for that certain period of time lang. So, so I asked them, I reached out to them. Nakakatuwa kasi chinat ko lang sila. Sabi ko, if you need any help in like, in the paperwork or whatever, I'm here to help naman. So, ayun.
And this organization, Nikki, is from, sa Albay siya, di ba?
Yes po,
So, sa buong Albay.
it's a by leaders for the marginalized sectors. Ayan. Tapos, from there, kasi kailangan mabilis yung action namin kasi ano siya, kasi kailangan na, kailangan na namin makapagbigay ng ng relief goods. And, as in, super bilis lang po talaga ng mga nangyayari. Like, it went from one Google Docs until nakarating na yung donations from different areas in Albay. Kaya ayun, it was such a great experience to be part of this. Kasi parang at first, 'di ba, nangangapa lang kami if ano yung kailangan gawin, ano yung mga needs. And it went from Zoom meetings to looking for volunteers, sino ba yung mga people na pwedeng mag-power share. Because ngayong may pandemic, yung sharing lang ng publicity materials on different social media platforms, that's where we parang capitalized in a sense na dito natin ipapakilala yung movement. So, yung We Not Me, that's one of the first, actually this is the first org yata, non-stock non-profit org that I had after CMLI. So, I think it was 2 years ago. Ayun, 2 years na
Yes.
pala siya.
Pero still, nandito, okay pa tong organization. I
Yes
mean,
po.
working pa sila.
Yes po.
Okay, that's great. And bukod sa pandemic, Nikki, I remember, hindi lang yung mga bahay-bahay yung pinupunta. Hindi lang kada barangay yung pinupunta nyo.
Apo.
But also the person na merong mga sakit.
Apo.
You fund,
Oh,
like,
apo.
nag-fundraising kayo for that person para you can at least, kahit 50% of ng gamot is mabigay nyo sa
Apo.
kanila. Or
Apo.
to really, bukod sa gamot is you provide also food for them. And
Yes po.
meron din kayong part dito ni Kina na nakita ko is yung mga farmers yung tinutulungan nyo.
Yes po. Because since by the name of the org, marginalized sectors, so yun po talaga yung main focus namin. Yung farmers, yung fishermen, tapos yung mga tricycle drivers, telecab drivers, ganun. So, yung mga gravely affected po talaga ng pandemic, yung parang main focus ng katulungan nung We Not Me movement ng ours. Ayun.
Yes. Then, ang naalala ko pa ni Nikki, nung create nyo tong yung org na to, hindi lang pandemic, ayun, hindi lang farmers, hindi rin yung may mga sakit, is yung during sa isang malakas na bagyo din,
Yes,
dumaan sa atin.
yung 3 consecutive, oh my gosh, yung 3 consecutive typhoons na nag-hit sa Bicol region. It was really devastating for all of us kasi grabe yung impact talaga as in yung after effects. And ayun, I was the project director for that. And hindi lang naman ako yung nag-work on that. Andyan sina Kuya Jokoy, yung kapatid ko, si Kuya Joshua, sina Nivy, and sina Kuya Kerwin. Ayan, pinangalanan na lahat, isa-isa. So yeah, it was a really heartwarming, parang ganap na we got to help people in a way that we can. And super heartwarming din po nung super dami ng donations na natanggap namin na monetary. Kasi that's where, parang akala namin, parang saan kami kukuha ng funds. Parang, kumbaga, yung funds from last event, parang it would only suffice for this number of population. But really, the good thing about that is that maraming influencers na nag-reach out sa amin, yung mga fan base na nag-reach out sa amin. Ay, hindi ko na mapangalanan. Pero yun, yung mga lumapit na we're gonna help, ganun. And being there in the field mismo, like getting to see kumbaga yung after effects ng bagyo talaga. Especially dun sa Busay. Sa Busay kasi parang pumunta kami doon. Grabe talaga. As in, after nun, hindi ako nakatulog kasi makikita mo po talaga na wala na silang bahay. As in, na-wash out. Tapos natutulog sila sa labas lang. Tapos may trapal. Tapos kumbaga kung ano lang yung na-save nila na na mga bubong, yero, ganun. Tapos, yung parang, naalala ko po may nanay na nagkikwento dun sa akin na yung mga alaga nila na baboy, na manok, talagang namatay dahil sa bagyo. So, it's really saddening, event here in, Bicol. Because of the 3 consecutive typhoons, parang, grabe, as in, super grabe talaga. So, ayan po.
Ayan. So, knowing your stories about organization, Nikki, right now I want to really share with you the last picture for tonight. And ayan. So, ayan, sige, go, Mas Shee. Okay, ayan, this is last picture. Will be
Happy birthday sa akin.
that I'll be sharing tonight with you, Nikki. But bukod dun sa mga story mo sa organization, um, let me ask you this, Nikki. What voice do you want to carry that would really make an impact to the youth?
Right now po kasi, like, when I volunteered for the event in Lenny Tigo, parang makikita mo talaga doon na the youth is thirsty and hungry for good governance and change in the Philippine society. Like, I'm trying to not make this as political as it can get, but that's one of the most, parang yun yung tangible explanation or example that I can give. So, when we were there, halos lahat ng katrabaho ko, in senior high, in college, or parang in my age bracket. So, considered youth pa naman yan. I'm in my 20s. Ayan. So, I feel like the voice that I want the youth to carry, like, kahit it's not from me, kumbaga, kung ano yung governance na we were we are aiming for, the governance that aims to like let people and inspire people na magbayanihan at magtulong-tulong. Parang ganon. And to empower the youth na not just because you're a kid or you're like 13, 14, you can't do anything na relevant to society. Because you never know, di ba? Your perhaps one small action or even like a sentence or a phrase, kala mo it doesn't mean anything, but for other people pala it meant a lot na. So ayun, it's really it's a really heavy responsibility to be a student leader. And being able to inspire people and to drive people for a relevant change in the society that would fight for their rights. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to make this sound as political as possible, but to fight for their rights and equity for everyone. I feel like that's the voice that I want the youth to carry. Kasi tayo ang pag-asa ng bayan. Laban, charot, ayan.
So, Nikki, pinag-uusapan na natin yung voice natin. So, I really want to ask you right now, what kind of voice? Ano ba yung meaning sa'yo ng boses mo para sa'yo?
For me kasi, medyo paus ako ngayon ata. Charot. Ayan.
Gusto mo
medyo paus ako ngayon. Charis. Pero, one of the people that I look up to once told me that I was given a voice na parang could let people move, parang ganon. So it could inspire people, and that's God's blessing na I have to cherish and be aware of, be wary of. So my voice means a lot to me because I feel like at one way or another, I could inspire people to do the same, to like drive for a relevant change and help those in need in our society. It's really important for me, and kumbaga, sorry, may ingay yung aso. yung voice kasi, it doesn't just end, or parang it's not just confined in like showing up in projects or doing projects, 'di ba? It's a lifelong ano, like even if you're outside the event, you're kumbaga yung people na tinitingnan ka, that's how they see you, na parang it impacts a lot. Kumbaga yung actions mo and yung words mo, it would really impact a lot and would say a lot about your leadership. So it's really important na even if, yun nga, quoting someone, ayaw na pangalanan, quoting someone, it's really important na yung values and principles mo and how you act, like, even if you're seen or not seen by people, either you're being watched or not being watched with people, it's really important. So, yung pagiging leader, it's not just confined in events, in helping, like, in on ground mismo. It parang ini-embody mo siya as a person. It becomes one of your personalities. And ayun po, it's really important na you get to inspire people through your voice, and not just parang inspire na ikaw yung may leverage sa kanila, but inspire in the sense that they can do the same or even better than what you're doing. And I think it's really one of the types of leaderships na we need right now. And
So, and so as we move forward, I'll make, I can, maybe I can request to take down the photo na, so that we have this,
ayun.
thank you, Master E. So, as we move forward, Nikki, I really want to ask you, di ba, as a student leader, dati din ako naging student leader, we know na maraming boses tayong ginagamit. Like,
Oh,
meron tayong boses na ginagamit sa harap ng mga orgmates natin, sa harap ng friends natin, sa harap ng mga, sa admin, and yun. So, ngayon, Nikki, I want to ask you, ilang boses ang meron ka?
pero marami. Depende kung sino ka gusto. Napakarami, Ate Trish. Yun nga, like what you said, it really depends on who you're talking to. Kasi syempre, context is the key. Who you're talking to. Kumbaga, syempre, I won't talk to my friends the way I talk to my parents and vice versa. Di ko naman kakausapin parents ko the way I talk to my friends. And I won't talk to my friends the way I talk to potential sponsors, if ever. So parang, it it depends on who you're talking to. Ano yung tone mo when you're talking to people. But I feel like even if iba-iba yung tao na nakakasalumuhan natin, it's really important na yung sense of respect nandun. Sense of respect and professionalism. Lagi siyang andon. And I feel like with those voices na I use in talking to people, those two, respect and professionalism, it always, dapat they go hand in hand. Hindi lang dahil it's needed for work, but because that's who you are as a person. And I feel like it would really, hindi siya basta-basang in one snap na respectful ako, professional ako, ganon. Hindi. It would take you time, and kumbaga, you get to evaluate yourself over the long haul kasi hindi naman siya like one-time thing lang. So, ayun po. Yes.
Ayan. So, you mentioned na marami kang boses. I mean, meron kang maraming boses, Nikki, na ginagamit and different people na kausap mo. So, Nikki, how do you unleash your voice kapag maraming expectation yung taong nakapaligid sa'yo?
When expectations are given to me, like parang andyan na, dapat Nikki, ganito ka. I tend to like reflect on myself. Like, can I do it? First is, can I do it? Kasi I wouldn't commit to something if I can't do it. And second is that, gaano ko magagamit yung effort ko, yung kung ano man yung kaya kong i-offer to this type of thing or event that I'm saying yes to. So, with that, syempre, kailangan, para siyang pag nagbubuhat ka sa gym, kailangan mo i-condition muna yung sarili mo. Kaya ko ba to? Kaya ko ba to weight to? Parang gano'n. So, parang i-condition ko muna yung mind ko. And then, think thoroughly about it. Can I do it? Am I free? What will I do if this happens? What will I do if that happens? Parang, contingency na nakalist sa mind mo. And then, if hindi nakalist sa mind ko, I list it down talaga on my notes app sa phone. And with that, when I say yes, I see to it that I give my 101% best. Because we don't like half-baked stuff. Ayun. I don't like medium rare steak. Charot. Ayan. So, with that, I get to unleash my voice in a sense na pag sure ako na kaya ko and I will definitely commit to it. That's where I have my conviction. I apply the principles and the values that were embodied in me by my parents, by the organizations that I worked for. And then parang I will pick something up that that's where parang I will try to inspire people with what I do. Pero not try too hard na parang, oh my God, i-inspire ko kayo, ganun. But like, parang in an effortless way. Parang effort through non-effort. Parang ganon. Parang no makeup, ganun. Ayan. So, ayun, I unleash and sometimes it gets scary, unleashing your voice. Because, di ba, parang maisip mo, what will others think? Am I doing it too much? Am I overdoing it? Masyado na ba akong passionate about it? And that's one of the questions I always ask myself. Am I overdoing this na? Am I too passionate na about this? Masyado na bang OA? Parang ganon. Pero what's important at the end of the day is your own conviction and believing in yourself na kaya mo. Kasi parang at the end of the day ulit, people will always have something to say, whether it be a good comment or a bad comment. But as long as you're doing it not just for yourself, you're doing it out of love and out of service for the people that you want to serve. I feel like there's no wrong about doing or being too passionate or over passionate about it or overdoing it. Basta yun, conviction lang talaga. Ayun to, ate.
Ayan. So I really love about how you really paano ka nakakapag-unleash ng voice like you shared the conviction that you embodied from your parents, from organization, from the people around you. So Nikki, paano ba nakaka-apekto yung pressure and expectations sa atin as a student leader? Paano siya nakaka-apekto in unleashing our voice?
In unleashing your voice, na may pressure na nakaharap sa'yo or like nasa likod mo yung pressure, um, parang at first mahirapan ka talaga eh. Admittedly, mahirapan ka talaga. Because you have to reach them eh. Pero I feel like with trusting the process, this is one of the takeaways that that I had in CMLI. With trusting the process, trusting yourself, believing in yourself. Parang sometimes you don't have to hold it back eh. You don't have to hold back your voice. If you know what you're doing is right, edi go, say it, unleash your voice. Because 'di ba, parang at some point mapaisip ka, what if sinabi ko 'to? What if sinabi ko 'yan? Kaysa naman hindi mo sinabi at all, 'di ba? So, yun nga, sometimes it just takes a phrase or a sentence to change the whole scenario or to inspire people, to mobilize people. And I feel like that's it's greater than the pressure itself. Kumbaga, your heart for service should be always be greater than the pressure itself, because the pressure is always gonna be there eh. And admittedly, kanina kabadong-kabado. But as as we move forward to the chikahan, it's always gonna be there, the pressure, but ano lang, move with it like a free flowing river, and everything else will follow. And if you feel like, here's a message, if you feel like you can't do it at first, just believe in yourself. Like, sabi nga ni Hannah, fake it till you make it. Oh my God, ganon. Parang i-fake mo muna, like, hindi ako confident. I-fake mo muna na confident ka, and then the next hours or minutes, ganon, magiging confident ka na talaga, and you wouldn't care about the pressure anymore. Parang andyan siya, that's there, that's forever there. But then, ano naman, may pressure. Parang if i-hold, ay parang i-set aside mo muna siya for the time being and actually focus on what you have to do. Nine times out of 10 may exceed mo yung pressure na na parang, dapat ganito, ganyan. Tapos parang magugulat ka na, oh, I did better than what they expected, diba? So,
Very cool. So, sharing your own story, sharing how you see your voice and paano mo siya ina-unleash, Nikki, is there one person that you wish na nanonood ngayon? That you really want to really, at least somehow ma-unleash niya din yung voice niya?
right now, I do not know if they're watching, pero there's no specific person that I have in mind. But my college friends, my friends in general, they're very dear to me. And ano, I don't know if they're watching kasi they're outside. They're not they're outside right now. But if anyone who's watching right now na parang gusto mag-lead, ganon, parang nag-hold back pa rin in unleashing their voice. I feel like it's about time na we grab the opportunity and unleash our voices. Because with what happened with me in 6 years ago, 'di ba? It just takes one decision to change your life 360. So if you think na it's gonna be a good decision for you, then you go for it. There's nothing wrong with crying and unleashing your voice.
And that's from your Ate Nikki. And so if you are someone who is watching and gusto maging student leader then like Nikki, ayan, so yun yung message ni Nikki para sa inyo. Like, if you are ready ka na, like if you are ready and it's time to really grab the opportunity and start unleashing your voice. So Nikki, before we end this conversation, meron ako last question sa'yo.
Sige po.
So, na-share mo din kanina na marami kang boses na ginagamit for different person. So, ngayon, Nikki, I want to ask you, meron ka pa bang boses na hindi naririnig na marami?
Of course. There's this voice na perhaps one friend or two friends lang can hear. But at the end of the day, parang it doesn't bother me that much. Kasi syempre, um, I'm not that 100% confident na what I'm doing is correct all the time. So parang when I'm doing something, baka, shucks, baka mali, shucks, baka pangit, they might not like it, ganun, ganun. So that's the voice in me na parang I pay no attention to. Yeah. Parang even if that voice in my head says na, papel pa kaya na, that's gonna fail. But then, if parang that's the voice na I like to overcome. And it's still an ongoing process until now na that's a bad voice and we don't listen to bad voices. Ayan. So, ayun. That's the voice na no one gets to hear. Kasi syempre, di ba, we tend to question ourselves sometimes. And then, when you're too far ahead na of what you went to, parang masyado ka na malayo, you've had a lot of experiences na parang sometimes the imposter syndrome kicks in na parang, di ka naman talaga magaling. The opportunity was just there, kaya gano'n. Parang it's something na I try to overcome. Parang it's not just the opportunity, but ganito, ganyan. So, it takes practice and time to not listen to that voice at all and not let anyone hear that voice for that matter. Even I don't like to hear that voice.
So, how do you feel right now, Nikki, that you allow us to hear that voice na like walang nakakarinig pa?
Ay, okay lang naman. Okay lang naman natin. I mean, it's something na hindi talaga siya napag-uusapan. Like, 'di ba? In social media, we don't talk about our process of being there. 'Di ba? We always see the results but not the process. We don't see their hardships, we don't see how much they did just to achieve these stuff. So, kumbaga, yung notion na nabibigay sa audience is that it's easy for them, but that's not gonna be easy for you. And I feel like it's a great avenue. This is a great avenue na malaman ng viewers, hello po sa mga nanonood, na the process is always hard. There's always gonna be a voice at the back of your head saying na you're not good enough, they're not gonna love you, mga ganong voices. But I feel like at the end of the day, with the right circle and conviction and tiwala sa sarili, although it takes time talaga eh, it would take time. Basta just keep showing up for yourself and never give up. Although, the ba, syempre, we can't blame people if they really want to give up na. But really, connect with the right circle, with the right people. Imposibleng wala talaga. Ako, well, personally talaga, I don't have a lot of friends before, but, with connecting with the correct people and the right circle, that would help you grow as a person and hone your skills and who are in line with your principles and your upbringings in life. And you guys see eye to eye, that's gonna be a great start ahead for you, Danner.
So, ikakat muna kita doon, Nikki, okay? So, gusto ko lang hagipin yung sinabi mo na it really needs, it really needs a lot of time before mo maparinig sa ibang tao yung boses na tinatago mo o yung mga boses na hindi mo pinaparinig sa ibang tao. But for us tonight, it just take like 1 hour to really allow us to hear yung boses na yun, Nikki. And sinabi mo din kanina, hindi siya madalas pinag-uusapan. But
Yes,
in this space, Nikki, we really provide a safe space and the right people to really allow our guests to unleash their voice and to really share to the people na this is me. Ito yung boses talagang gusto kong gamitin. No matter kung kahit magkakaiba kayong tao, ito yung boses ko. And I really want to own it. And I really want to really hear my voice. Ito ako ngayon. And yun, this is a really wonderful conversation, Nikki, na hindi siya typical na pinag-uusapan, pero we are brave enough to share to the people na ito yung gusto kong boses na iparinig sa inyo. Na kahit student leader man ako, may mga doubts din ako tinatago. Meron ding mga pains ako tinatago. And if you are a person, a student leader, or just a student right now, and you are finding a space where you can start expressing yourself, unleashing your voice, this is the right space for you. And if you are ready to really share your voice in here and to be my guest, just message us and let us know on how we can really connect with you. And thank you for saying yes for tonight, Nikki. And I really appreciate the things that you've shared tonight. And I believe this is something that also help you to really unleash your voice na hindi siya naririnig kahit ng family mo, ng kapatid mo, or your closest friends right now. So I'm really proud of you, Nikki, and I'm really happy that you're able to really share that voice na hindi strong ako eh. Pero yun, you really allowed us to see that part of you na gustong-gusto mo din i-unleash. And thank you for unleashing your voice tonight. Ayun, Nikki, do you have any last message for them who was watching us?
This is gonna be somehow different with with the topic, but in line with the upcoming elections. Sana po ay bumoto tayo ng tama. Sana po ay bumoto tayo ng mga officials na mag-help mag-provide ng safe space sa atin para ma-unleash ang voices natin. Officials who will not impose fear on student leaders like us, and officials who will work best for our country. Ayun po, maraming salamat po at ingat po tayong lahat lagi.
Ayan, so maraming salamat, Nikki, and thank you for supporting Unleash Your Voice. And whether you are joining us live or watching on a replay, please do leave a comment and circulate the link of this video, and don't keep us a secret. I invite you to watch the other shows posted here at Think Talk Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts. You can find us on Twitter at @ThinkTalk_TV and also in Instagram. So while in YouTube, you can also search us as Think Talk Talk Broadcast and give us your review. So for partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Giselle at 0917-586-1661. See you in the next episode of Unleash Your Voice on May 14, 2022, here at Think Talk Broadcast. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines, advancing life coaching worldwide. Love, Bamboo. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching us.